So the next one we're looking at is Sabina, who is a life code 6. Now there is quite a lot of difference in before and after in terms of the cleansing process, but there will be quite a lot of difference as far as Sabina's inner world is concerned, most certainly. So let's have a look. Although I already do a cleanse twice a year, I must admit I have a whole heap of stuff here that will go to charity. It still looks crowded, I suppose, but in fairness, winter clothes do take up a lot of space. I've taken out and rearranged the boxes at the bottom where I keep my shoes and tidied the upper part as well, winter jumpers and cardigans. They just get messy so quickly. And I've taken down boxes from the very top of the wardrobe. The ones that's left there is empty and just for decoration. I've just done this today, and after I tackle the other one as well, I'm curious to see changes to come about in combination, of course, with your workshop, and I'm in the process of finishing. So what's your take on my wardrobe? What does it say about me, my life, anything else I could change in the pursuit of self-mastery? Okay, so what we have here as far as Sabina's wardrobe is concerned, this is about having some room for change. Now, what this does say about Sabina is that she likes change in moderation, doesn't like too many things at once or too many opportunities at once, but at the same time being open to it and being accepting of it. The previous scenario is more of a, as we can see, it's less tidy, it's more of a suck it and see kind of view to life, which is let's see what life throws at me. And the after pictures says much more along the lines of I'm open to adjustments and change, but I like those adjustments and changes to be more in sync with who I am rather than just be thrown at me. So it's very much a work in progress. There still are some areas of adjustment that Sabina's world will go through, and I will tell you now, Sabina, it's not so much of the things that are stacked in terms of the folded items. It feels like those will change, will remain rather. The things that are actually hanging in your wardrobe are the things that will change. So there's more in that space that you'll decide to let go of. Now that's quite interesting, because these are more of the things that are reflective in your life, which is much more about what you present to the world, is that you're much more open to change and look for improvement and adjustments. Now previously you may have been really quite sensitive to anything that we perceived as criticism, not because you take criticism harshly, it's because you will have had quite a lot of criticism that's been part of your life previously, and now you'll start, from what I'm looking at here in these pictures, is that you're now much better able to take things less personally, because you feel you know when something is just criticism for the sake of criticism, and when something is actually structured. And you can accept things that are structured and have an actual meaning behind it, rather than someone just being plain nasty. And I think previously you will have been on the receiving end of things that's hard for you to interpret as to whether it's constructive or just plain nasty. Now you know how to tell the difference between those two areas, and that will improve really quite strongly. And I feel that the hanging space, there's still some more things in there that you will decide at a later date quite easily. It won't be some things that you hang on to, that gets thinned out and adjusted even more. Now that the empty box on the top there is very indicative in terms of that empty vessel. So that's about, not to say that you're feeling empty, it's much more about I'm open to receive something new, and that's really quite symbolic. And I would say that that's why you have left that on the top there, even though it's empty, as you say, for decoration. So great progress, absolutely great progress, but I think you will also find that expands further as the year progresses.